What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Mass Effect 2. So, in between episodes, I did go ahead and clear out the rest of the planets we have access to currently. I did some off-camera side quests too, which I imagine means now that we'll probably have a dialogue option with Jax, and she's new. We are almost at the 50,000 credit mark for that last upgrade in Omega, but we're not going to get that, I don't think, before we recruit the Warlord, which is unfortunate because I would have liked to have gone into Horizon with full upgrades, but we're not going to make it, but never to worry. That is what we're going to do
Hey,
once we finish talking to Jack, by the way. We'll go do the Krogan recruitment quest. It's a pretty fun one.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
You'd have to pry it from Joker's cold dead hands.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs.
She's not that
joined a
strong.
cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
If a Reaper couldn't take the Normandy from us, she'd definitely gone.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Why is it always sex with cults, right? Tell me it doesn't always go that way. The leader is always banging everybody's wife. There's always like a tax evasion going on.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
I guess some things never change, even in the galactic community. Cults are still the same as everywhere else.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
That's quite the rap sheet.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Maybe they needed an ED to tell them that the airlock is ajar.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
He reminds me of those, like, the kind of troubled kids in movies that you see with the guidance counselor where they're just lashing out at everything because they've been through some shit. He's like a billboard for that kind of energy, I think.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
And so they just piled on as many charges as possible to get you up on purgatory.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Vandalism of a planet or a comet the size of a planet is an interesting rap sheet. I guess that would technically be considered vandalism though, right? It's property and you did deface it. I guess in a way.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about.
You've never had
So
a
fuck you.
conversation.
And thanks for asking.
Yeah, fuck you too, Jack. I'm glad we made some progress. Yeah, I guess, I mean, that statement on its own, right? Nobody, even all the friends she's had, the cult she was in, nobody ever asked about her past or why she does the things she does. That is why sometimes I say just asking somebody, like, how's your day? Or telling somebody to have a good day. All those things can go a real long way in a changing somebody's perspective on the world. There are people, believe it or not, that have never even had somebody smile at them, so... So if you remember Han Ola, he is from the Rachni base on Novaria. He is the Volus that was feeling guilty about the one scientist he closed the door on. He was the only surviving Volus there. Shepard, they say you're alive, that you cheated death, that sending you this isn't just a pointless exercise as part of my therapy. They say a lot of things. I'm still alive, she still isn't, and I hear you killed Benezia. Nicely done. Another woman I helped kill, if my information did any good. They want me to thank you. The Rachni would have killed us all had you not shown up. It would have been right. Why me and not her? Why did you show up then and not before? They think that they can fix me, but maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open to give her a chance, and the Rachni ripped my suit open, and I died of exposure there on peak 15. Maybe I'm a martyr, and this is an ugly hallucination before a glorious afterlife. But if I'm not, then thank you. That's classic survivor guilt, right? He still feels bad. Although his comments on Benezia are a little double-sided, right? Although, to be honest, him helping us kill Benezia with his information did help save the galaxy, so he should be at least happy about that. We have an untitled email here from an invalid sender name. Hey Shepard, heard I have you to thank for getting out of purgatory. Sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine into my next victim as thanks. Got anyone you need dead? You did take a shot at me though on my way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you, they get ideas, so you make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending now though. See you around. The people who live here are coming back and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. And I believe that is the prisoner from Purgatory that we talked to who wanted us to buy him, the serial killer who'd killed around 20 people. And it's too bad he got off the ship, but if we run into him in the galaxy, then I'd be happy to fix that mistake of him escaping. And his little commentary there about the family who lives here is coming home and all that stuff, he's obviously going to kill him. Actually really reminds me of a horror book that I really like called Endless Night. The Simon Says portions of that book is almost exactly like that email is formulated, so I wonder if maybe the people who wrote that have read some Richard Lehman books. Alright, so the Eagle Nebula is where the Warlord is, and I guess we'll do that. We'll save Zaid's loyalty quest. I was initially going to get this done early, but I guess we can save it. As long as I keep up with my Paragon checks throughout the missions, then we should be okay. I probably won't bother scanning this planet, at least not on camera. I'll probably do that after we recruit the Warlord, because the next time we hit the galaxy map, after we've recruited this guy, the next main mission is going to start, and it's not optional. It's going to take you there as soon as you hit the terminal, so it's not like we'll have much of a choice on where to go. But I can always come back here and take care of this. The mission that's going to start us on is Horizon, and that's a really cool one too, actually. And then after that, we'll get the next funnel of everybody to recruit. So I'm just quickly going in here looking for Element Zero. I mean, you see we have basically 300,000 of everything at this point, so I'm not strapped for minerals. So at this point, I'm basically just skimming worlds real fast, just to look for Ezo, which is the hardest one to find. And if there's no Ezo, then I don't bother. I'll probably keep getting the one material until that's at 300k too, and then it'll all just be focusing Ezo. But I can come back here after Horizon to take care of this off camera, so that is likely what I will do. Alright, so let's read up on Corliss. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century. And ever since then, the Corliss Tourist Bureau has attempted to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Corliss's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory: Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems, and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Population 3.8 billion, colony founded in 1781 CE, and the capital is Chokwo. apparently disputed though. This is a big old garbage pile full of scum. Makes sense that we'd be recruiting a warlord here. I think we'll take Miranda and Garrus. This is kind of my A team for this game, at least for a little while. I don't think we'll have anything there. Let's make sure we're all using the right stuff. I see Maddox. That's very good. Let's see what this Krogan warlord has for us. It'll be interesting to have another Krogan on the team, right? Rex is the only one we have experience with.
On this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
I think assuming hostiles is probably a good show.
Charming.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
And I'm sure Krogan warlords are very fun at parties, right? Like regular Krogan are a handful sometimes. Is that Metager? Is that credits that I see back here? No, it's not. I was fooled. God damn it. Yeah, I imagine they're real fun at parties. Regular Krogan just want to kill everything. Now we're dealing with a warlord. I don't even think we've met a warlord before, right? Not a Krogan one, at least. We've met plenty of Krogans and beefy boys, but not a warlord. That means he united the clans and led them at some point.
Earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Interesting stuff going on in the loudspeaker in the background.
Observation post. And ready for a fight, it looks like.
Okay, Garrus, you're gonna overload that one. Miranda, you can get his friend. We'll pop this. Clean them out. Last guy's gonna have a bad day. Nice and easy. That is why they're the A team. Although you should probably switch to your
Switching
locus.
sidearms.
Or survivor. This should be interesting.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna. You son of a bitch.
Doesn't
Easily.
look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew
Jinx
it was
Shepherd.
berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs or alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I don't know. You seem like you're bleeding pretty heavily. Wink, wink.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
You're gonna be my friend now, or I'm gonna let you bleed to death. Sound good?
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Attaboy.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
Hundreds, huh? So this place is producing a lot of Krogan.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Smarter than your average tax collector, just like Mubari.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably.
Sorry, I
Only she
clicked on
can't
the same
control them.
dialogue there.
They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
No, poor mercenaries. You weren't outfitted for a fair fight with equal numbers, I'm sorry.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Off you go.
The scare was a nice touch.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Totally told him he's on the verge of bleeding now and he just has scratches.
Contract. Failure to
Damn, it looks bad. I don't think you're gonna make it much longer.
Hostiles ahead, watch it.
Let's not keep your head out, Shepard.
No shield!
Gotcha!
Garrus.
Good shot!
Thank you. Look at us. Fluidity and teamwork. I like that. Yeah, most of the stuff you're going to fight at this point in the game is all going to be shielded, so having double overload is very, very important at this point in the game. That changes a little later. As we progress, we're going to start wanting things with warp and armor-focused builds, but for right now, shields is a good bet. Most human enemies are just going to throw shielded enemies at you. Use my adrenaline to gap close. Let him peek again before I do this.
I'll light him up.
Come on. Peek for me. Yeah, they're all cooked. We got the A-team here. You see lots of dead Krogan all over the floor here too. I ate that rocket. You are at the perfect range for some sniper fun.
I'll light him up.
Good timing on the Overlord, Garrus.
Headshot.
They track. God damn it. I flinched him out of my snipe. Not so good on the teamwork. You're still alive? Oh me.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable.
Failures are expendable. There's a lot of dead Krogan here. Well, they definitely have figured out how to breed them.
We're compromised.
Speaking of Krogan. Although it seems like we're helping this one. With Overlord Miranda.
And stay down.
That's Carnage he just used. We good? Looks like we're good. Now, this guy doesn't seem interested in fighting us. Which is even more interesting that he's chilling when he was just fighting them to the death.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
I'd hate to see them when they're like 200. Interestingly enough, Rana Thanoptis, which is the lady we executed inside Saren's lab on Vermeer, she's actually here if you don't kill her in Mass Effect 1. Which is interesting, right? She said she was gonna change her ways and fix her bullshit if you spared her then. She's here doing the same old shit.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
The voice in the enemy.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogans. Sounds like an attempt to cure the genophage.
Cure.
Indeed.
Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
Yeah, the genophage is the enemy that confronts all the Krogan people, right? Doesn't really sound like he's making them to fight for mercenaries.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
Maybe he's prone to the insanity that the Merc mentioned.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okira expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
I have no idea. It doesn't look like he's had much success with these Krogan.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be tested, but for what?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Sounds like this one was born with the genophage, so Okira discarded him and sent him out here to die. And these might be test tube babies, but they're all still real living things, right? So he's basically creating children and just sending them out here to be slaughtered if they have the genophage.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
So the Krogan's not really interested in the deal that got them this facility in the first place. He's planning on double-crossing them.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Jesus.
Glad he's friendly.
Yeah, no kidding. That is why Krogan are a scary fighting force.
Fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Yeah, you think? We can't all lift a 5-ton ship piece.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
So I guess, if I had to guess, I would say that Okira is funneling his Krogan out here to fight the mercenaries, just trying to weaken them over time, so that eventually when his experiment is successful, he can run out of here. That's what I would guess. So that he can take his perfect Krogan and dip. Speaking of escape, a mercenary just said that all the Krogan are alive. Or free, rather. Good job, Garrus.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okir?
I don't think Okir is listening to you anymore. Concussive Shot is a really nice ability when you need to back somebody up like a Krogan that's running at you. Now these things basically are on infinite spawns. They're just going to keep coming at us until we reach a certain distance through this compound. So I would recommend just chopping your way through nice and steadily. And just try and get to the end of the hallway. Because they just keep coming. There's no end to this. It ends when we get to where we're going, so keep your health. Keep your health high, keep your ammo good, and just keep working your way up to the end of this compound. You see that coming out of that corner right there, so that's where we need to get, and then they'll stop.
Now let's finish you off!
Probably gonna be another one sneak his way out.
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit
Never
on
mind,
all
we made it.
sides. Where are the heavies?
Well, looks like the mercenary problem here is taking care of itself. That makes our life a little easier. We do gotta keep on a big swivel for those upgrades, though. This place is a little confusing. I miss shit in here sometimes. It's not necessarily maze-like, but it's real easy to miss little side consoles in this mission, so I'm gonna try not to do that for you guys. My 3-prong. It's my C. Yeah, there's like consoles and hidden stuff in these staircases sometimes, little side paths. What do we have here? Sniper rifle.
I'll take it.
That's straight up snipe damage. It's good for us. Any damage buff I'll gladly pick up. I hesitate sometimes on picking up new weapons because a lot of times it's worse than what you'll be using. You're also fighting each other. It looks like. Okay, I'm dead. Oh my god. The way we managed to sneak into the cover right there. That was really close to being choked. Okay. Let's give ourselves a sec here.
Get to cover.
Enough with the tracking bullshit. Stop it. Miranda died, but we just won, so she'll be back. Good game, Miranda. I'm not using a meta gel for you. I want my credits. You're gonna have to pick yourself up. Unfuck yourself. Get my snipe out for this. Isso.
Nice shooting!
Thank you. I try. Yeah, these guys are assholes when it comes to nuking your allies. Chunky, huh? How many headshots I gotta hit this chick with? You can stop it. Before you start it, you can stop. Yeah, it's out of my snipe ammo now.
Fire in the hole!
Move up a little, Garrus. There we go. And we know they're all dead because Miranda's ass got back up finally. I didn't miss anything out here, did I? No, we're good. Let's reload the snipe before we get into combat where I'll actually need it. Oh, it reloaded itself. Beautiful. Where? See, I could have quite easily missed this. That's only because I'm paranoid that I actually checked. So, 2 blue. Now we need a wall of green. That's my wall of green right there. And now we need white and 3 orange right there. Perfect. And we'll be going right back to Omega after we get done with Horizon and we can actually fast travel again. Pick up those last upgrades before I start heading to new worlds and needing to pick up new stuff.
Grabbing cover!
Sounds like there's some fun out here.
I'll deal with it.
Light him up!
Fortunately, you can't shoot rockets out of the sky. I wish you could. It'd be very cool.
Deploying tech overload.
Get this bitch ass down.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still handcuffed.
This might be a problem, huh? Wait for our health to come back. Man took a knee like he was about to get a timeout.
got no shield.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
Gilmore, I command that they be killed. What is the order?
Hit him. Now we want to try and gap close here for the next wave. Make it a little easier. Yeah, the closer you are to these guys, the faster they'll die. Garrus died, unfortunately. Libertarian first. Start working on you.
Easy enough.
Dead? There he is. And we're good, because Garrus got back up. Power cells. Going. Yeah, we're making money here. I don't think the concentrated fire worked. Another sneaky PDA. Orange, green, purple. Why orange, one blue? Orange, one blue right there. And then orange in the corner. Right there. It's almost too late on that. Yeah, this place has been going through the ringer. That's what I mean. What do you expect when you're training Krogan to fight? They thought it was just gonna go smooth. Well, I guess mercenaries aren't exactly famous for brain power, but... The thing is about that, Jador, is we're actually the best 3 in the galaxy, so it's not like just 3 bozos. 3 of your men might be worthless, but 3 of mine can take down an army. Make your people better, I guess. That's what happens when you send random kids from Omega that sign up to a merc band to fight trained special force soldiers. So sticking left here in general is a pretty good idea, because if you go this way, you can get flanked around on. You're gonna have to fight this gang of chuckleheads anyway, so...
Fire in the hole!
Yeah, it's always the heavies that work the hell out of your team, yeah. The AI is just not smart enough to stay in cover all the time, as you're seeing right there. Gotta help him out a little if we can.
Deploying tech overload.
Here would actually be a pretty good time to take the high ground and shoot down on them, actually. God, I hate the heavies. They're so obnoxious. Stop. God damn it. I knew that was getting a little risky, staying peeked out like that, but I really didn't want to let Miranda die. Round 2, gentlemen. I assume this would have saved after we picked this stuff up. Yeah, okay, we're good. It's always the heavies, man. I think it was the Legionnaire underneath me that actually killed me there, not the heavy, but the heavy was the problem in the fight.
There are 3 of them. 3! Anything
Okay, greedy. Tackle this a little more safely, I guess.
There are 3
get you. You get you. When they stick back up, we're gonna hit Adrenaline Rush. Try and get the heavies done first. I just keep going too, huh? There we go. This guy's still a problem. Let's not forget about him this time. There we go. Now we're sitting a little more pretty. Less mistakes this time, hopefully. The boss fight for this place is interesting too. I wonder if I'll take a death there. Jesus. Yeah, since he's so insistent on just sitting there with his head down. I guess we broke his AI. Not that I mind. Let's get some more Matic ammo, shall we? Where'd the Garrus go? Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, I haven't seen you in a while, Garrus.
I need cover! Nice shooting!
Be gone. Goodies back here. He's sneaky. Nah, there isn't. I was about to say maybe we could have climbed over that, but I think it's too steep on the other side for you to get away with doing that. That's something. Another hack. Orange, green, purple. Orange, then blue. There it is. And then Y, orange, blue, right there. That's what, 30,000 credits, 40,000 credits so far I think we made from this mission, so we're definitely gonna go upgrade purchasing after this.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Bet you did. Well, I want this first, so you keep doing whatever you're doing, and I'm gonna steal your data while you tippy tap on your keyboard, and then we'll chit chat.
We can use this.
Krogan Vitality. It's just gonna make our Krogan companion a little more beefy.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
You could have helped if you wanted me to speed up.
I take it you're Okier? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made.
Saren's pale horde sounds pretty cool.
I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere.
He's dealt with the collectors.
I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange. So isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So he sold them Krogan rejects. So So the Collectors and whatever the Reapers are doing, they have Krogan now, even though we took Sirens away. This guy gave him a new batch.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the lands.
I love the way this guy talks. He talks like a Spawn King.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would.
He's a smart man.
Legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
He's right, man. If you cure the whole Krogan species, that would provoke a nuclear response. They would be bombed. There would be war. There'd be a lot of people freaking the hell out. One Krogan free of the genophage that can lead, that can have children, fix it over time. That's the solution. He might be a zealot and he might have fucked up methods, but he's not wrong.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
So he did keep his end of the bargain. He's just too incompetent.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
This guy's pretty cool. I suppose he's not wrong either about the coddling, right? Every baby would be considered precious and special. Even if they're not exactly what a Krogan Warlord would want. Not that I'm agreeing with his perspective here, obviously, but from his perspective it makes sense.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive.
He did say he consumed the tech by making this one.
Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Let's go bag ourselves a mercenary leader then, shall we? This is gonna be a hell of a fight. Since she's with the rejected tanks, you already know we're gonna be fighting Krogan in here.
I want them dead! This is my world! I'll poison them all!
I think she's talked enough.
I would agree. Come on, both of y'all hit her with this. Make sure we pay proper attention to these Krogan too. Bad enough we got the mere mech to deal with.
Must be more.
The rocket ones don't track, it's only the blue ones that track.
Yeah, lost shield.
Yeah, he's gonna be the asshole that we gotta watch. Ouch. Paying a little too much attention to the Emir mech.
Found that one. Krogan. Break them, kill them. I'll create more.
Attacking target!
Krogan aren't the problem here, it's the Emir mech.
I will rebuild.
Okay, I usually don't like doing this, but this situation is a little sketchy, so...
Firing now.
Heads up!
They're sketchy. Pull out the actual welcome wagon here.
That one hit!
Not gonna hit me. No, it's not. Thank God.
I'll build more. Here's how
It's just me and you, bitch.
can't escape everything.
Welcome to Earth.
Alarms in the lab. Damn it, what's Okia doing back there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okira's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
And then haste you have, ED.
Detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Shepard, if I knew why the Collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
So whatever he did with this Krogan was important enough for him to give his life for it.
You gave me time, Shepard.
Which means it's important to me, because if he was willing to die
Why
for
would
it,
someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
that's a great
No
question.
telling what Okia jammed into this thing's head. Releasing it may not be wise.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okira's a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval.
He does look like he packs a punch. Yeah, pure Krogan definitely sounds good to me. It's not like we're lacking for big enemies that we could throw a battering ram at, right? Cloning facility destroyed. Okia dead, but his son was recovered. Loss of Okia could be a problem. We'll allow Shepard to decide whether to activate the Krogan. We got Krogan Vitality, Snipe Damage, 40k, and some Platinum.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
Yeah? Well, I guess caution will be recommended then.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Well, I've already made my decision on that. It's not one she'll like, but it's one I'm gonna like. But before I wrap this episode up, we'll go on down there and wake up the big boy. See what we just took on board as a paperweight. We got any more messages from that? We don't. Kelly, you have any comments? Any thoughts?
Speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Okay, well, the Illusive man can wait. Like I said, that's gonna jump us right into the next main mission. But we got a tank to open. And I went the wrong way. Port cargo, that's where he's at. Excuse the intrusion, Zaid.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
So you can do a couple things here with him. You can actually sell him to Cerberus for information. I think you can also just straight up like keep him here locked up the whole time, in which he ends up with Cerberus anyways.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
So he has the genetic markers of the genophage. So he's still not perfect. He still has it.
Stand by.
Well, this
I'm gonna
will be
open
fun.
the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Correct.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
It's just the way I like it. Oh boy. Quadzilla over here. Took a step forward. It's a good start.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt.
You want your name to be Grunt.
Worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okir? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
So Okir died and failed. That would have made his final breath a little more hollow, knowing how that would have worked out. Although I don't know if you guys can imagine trying to pick your own name too, especially when you're fresh out of a tank. He might have basic understanding in language, but he's still a child, right? And now he's got to pick his own name. The whole thing he was talking about meaning makes a lot of sense. The whole words have meaning to you but not to me. It might be better for your mouth. That makes a lot of sense. That's a good line.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
You won't have a problem finding worthy enemies to kill, Grunt.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Well, don't become a Spectre for nothing, Grunt. There's a reason why we had the gun right there. I wonder if you have any lines for us. You definitely have an upgrade.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Well, it's Krogan, so it's gonna be it's gonna be a big weapon. I thought so. Grunt receives Claymore heavy shotgun.
Shepard.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Nothing else I can think of. I'm no tech. Enjoy what you got.
Do you know anything about the collectors?
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
I point, you shoot, huh?
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Smooth and squishy.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
And that is our Krogan squad mate, and unfortunately when you look at him square on like this, he's not actually as big as he looked in that cutscene. When he first, I mean, he's not small by any means, right? But in that cutscene he looked gigantic. I do wish they had made him like a little taller instead of him. He has a unique Krogan look, like his headplate is a little different, his eyes are obviously pure blue like that, and his skin is a little different, but I wish they had made him a little bigger too. Especially the way he looked when he walked up out of that tank. He was like Godzilla coming to life. Alrighty, so we've been pushing an hour here in terms of how long this episode's been going, so it's definitely time to wrap things on up. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Mass Effect 2. Don't forget to feed the fish. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.